So you said it there, season number 6. How excited are you to get back out here at Champion Hill in the National League?
So excited. I cannot wait. I think, when we first became Dulwich, I joined the club that season, 2019-20 season, and it was always the ambition. Just took us a bit longer than we thought, but two of those years were COVID years. Just the elation of last season, what we have built on the pitch, off the pitch, the community, the culture, is ready for the National League, and I think we're ready. I'm really excited to get going. It's, 5 seasons in the making, and this is number 6 where we finally deserve to be where we are, I think.
Obviously, you said that it's 5 years in the making of getting promoted to the National League, and this club has seemed to have built a real community around the women's team. How has it managed to do that? How have you guys as players managed to build that community that has attracted 1,200 people at the last home game last season?
I think we were very lucky to inherit a brilliant club anyway, and become part of that brilliant club that so many people, volunteers, paid people have done so much work and put so much into this club, and I think we were very mindful of that when we joined, of honouring that, but also not just honouring that, but like developing it and growing it and giving it its unique feel on the women's side. And last season was it was a dream. Like, there were so many moments where, people may have seen me at the end of the season at that last game where I just sobbed, and it was the final whistle, and I think I still get emotional now talking about it. It was like, it wasn't just about what that group of players did, but it was like everything that had been building to this moment the last 5 years, all these momentous occasions that we'd had. I still remember we were here, it was November 2020, and it was like one of the final games before lockdown was coming again, or October 2020. We were playing Dartford. Sorry, Kean. We were 2-0 down, or 2-1 down or something, and we came back to win 3-2 in front of 700 fans or 600 fans here. And I remember that moment. The league then was cancelled, but I remember that moment of being like, wow, what a special thing I'm part of, and that was my first season. So to be here when we got 1,200 people through the door for Brit was like insane. And I think what I think is really important, that group of players last season was incredibly special, and the connection we have with the fans was so important. It's so critical that we keep doing that this season, and we keep honouring that. And I think the more people who show up for us, the better we play, the better the vibe is as a team, the better the connection is with the fans. And I think that's what keeps me here, that's what keeps so many of us here, I think, and it's what allows us to attract people as well, feeling that magic. And I definitely see it as like a thing that is important for us older players and more senior players to hold, and to make sure that every young person coming through the door gets what Dulwich is about, gets what the Pepper Army is, gets all the people like you guys behind the scenes to make this happen, and they go out there and they play for them as well as playing for each other.
But you touched on it obviously in the past 2 questions about the promotion, all that stuff. The National League poses a whole new kind of kettle of fish for us. What are your expectations? What are your hopes and dreams going into the next 10 months or so of football?
I hope that we continue to play some of the football that people saw and loved last season. I think we have a really distinct way of playing now, and we know how we want to move the ball and how we want to score goals. We want to keep doing that in the National League. We showed last season with London Bees and only getting pipped by Billericay in the last minute that we can compete with Tier 3 sides. And I think the better teams that we play, the better we play, always. I think that's kind of a bit of a rule. So I'm hoping that we get some really good results. I'm hoping there's quite a few upsets. I'm hoping that we get to do hills at the end of every game, because
well, now it's on the shirt, you can point to the hills when you sing it as well.
It's a bit of a cheat, isn't it? You can be like, Beulah Hill. But I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, last season we didn't really lose. We lost a couple times in cups and 2 games at the beginning of the season. And so what happens if we lose? Do we still do hills? We can't, can we really? It's like a winning thing. So we have to keep winning, because the new players have to do hills. So that's the incentive, I think.
Keep on singing hills. Keep
on singing hills, and get the younger ones to the ones who are like, what's going on here? Why are there thousands of people singing a song about me to the tune of 99 Red Balloons? You're like, well, that's just kind of what we do. So they need to feel it too, but we know that we only get that if we play really well and we get the results. So there's a bit of a symbiotic relationship, I think, which is really important for us to make sure that we bring through.
Perfect. I think we'll leave it there. That's a nice way to end it. Thank you.